Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Welcome back to the show. It's your boy KD-WIZ, and I'm with my boy WAvY. He's in a sad moment today, y'all. Unfortunately, the Bears lost. So,
Man, I ain't even that sad, but because we was never supposed to be here, but it's just like, bro, we was so close, and I've been saying it all year. It's anybody's season this year, man. Anybody can win this bowl, and I ain't mad. They went out there, the Bears went out there and did their thing this year, man. Next year we'll get into that, but yeah, man, Bears went and did their thing this year, and just salute to everybody on that roster, coaches, down to the players, man. I ain't got a bad thing to say about nobody.
yeah, man. Hey, let's just gonna start off with the
Let's
Bears
just
because
dive
that's
into it,
that's,
bro.
that's the best game of the week. In my opinion,
Man,
that was the best game.
Rams take the dub 20-17 in overtime, came by a way of field goal. Man, the Bears did what the Bears do. And we've been saying it all year, you know.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
cool. It's cool to be able to do that, but you don't want to have to do that, and you want to be able to get off to a good start, you know, which they didn't do. They couldn't do.
all I'm gonna say is if y'all kick the field goal here and there, the everything worked to y'all advantage. Everything,
Don't a couple times when
weather,
they went for it
crowd,
on fourth, they could have
yeah.
kicked those, bruh. They could have
But
tried to kick it, at the very least.
yeah, but I also know what Ben Johnson is probably thinking, like ultra aggressive. But what the only thing that made me mad is when y'all tied the game. When y'all got the touchdown, y'all tied. Is getting ready. He should have just went for two. At that point, you'd have went for fourth and goal twice and missed it. Like,
Yeah,
don't be
yeah, nah,
safe now. Don't play it safe. You went away from what you normally do, and that's what kind of made me upset about it all.
nah. I would agree. I would agree. Like you just said, they went away from what they was doing all season.
Yeah,
You know, so yeah, yep. You're right, man. You're right.
it's playing.
I say this as a Bears fan who watched all season. I would say a couple of things that the Bears did that was killers for them is the interceptions by Caleb, and we it was a weird situation. We can't necessarily say that he just threw a horrible pick. If his receiver was running the correct route, or if they were on the same page, I should say.
It was a
I think
lot of
that,
miscommunication in that last play. It a lot of
but but,
miscues.
but even look at the other interceptions though. The other interceptions are the exact same way. Just not
Yeah,
just quarterback and receiver not on the same page,
yeah.
and throwing it straight to the DB.
He
But
kind of threw it in just a section, like in the area. I think he
mhm.
kind of expected that. I'm really talking about the last one with DJ Moore and seeing all the hey DJ Moore is getting, like he said he wasn't running the route hard or whatever. But I'll be honest, I don't think DJ Moore expected the ball to come to him.
I think it was a
Nor
miscommunication.
yeah, it was
That's,
definitely
that's all it
miscommunication.
was, and that shows you how important it is. It come down to moments like that, the small plays that'll win you the game, attention to detail, you
Yeah,
know,
that's
and
facts.
so you see a team that's not on their p's and q's, and this is what happens. But I want to say this though about the defense, man. I was so disappointed all season that the DNs were not containing.
Yeah,
And so many guys were getting to if the DN sees the play going to the outside, the corner, the corners too. If you see that play coming to the outside, you get your ass to that sideline and you contain that play. What are we doing? I
yeah.
mean, there was a play at the end of the game where the running back for the Rams, it was like they had him pinned on the goal line. And the one play that they broke loose, what happened? I don't want to say this, but Jalen Johnson, I don't know what he was doing or thinking. I haven't even watched it back because my heart too broke. But in the moment, I see Jalen Johnson. I don't know if he couldn't see where the play was or what, but you got to extend your arms and you got to see the play
No fact.
because he ran right by Jalen Johnson. Maybe Jalen Johnson was getting held. I don't know, bro. But that play was like that was the play that started off that drive that got him. If they would have contained him, that might have been like second or third down. If they would have contained him there, and then they could do it one more time, the Bears may have a chance to get a punt. You know, So but the main thing I want to say is like, yeah, the DNs and the corners, just let them plays get to the outside. I mean, everybody go back and watch when the Bears got scored on by any team this year. The outside was wide open. And so, yeah, next year, it's gonna be a whole different team. You got maybe 5 or 6 key players that are gonna be free agents, and you got coaches that other teams are wanting.
I'm gonna be honest. Y'all need to retain most of that defense if you can.
I was gonna say that the 2 big names are both the safeties, Brisker and Bayard.
Hey, Brisker,
you need to retain them.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta pay Brisker, and I gotta try to see if I can get is it
Bayard?
Huh?
Kevin Bayard?
No, the other one. He plays safety. He intermixes in between safety. He used to play for the Eagles.
CJ?
Yeah, CJ. See, I can get him for a lower price.
Yeah.
I can keep, honestly, if you can keep all 3, it's a good price, but y'all gotta sign Brisker to a big deal.
Yeah.
If y'all don't, somebody gonna pay him.
Well, let me say this. I agree. We need to keep Brisker, and we need to keep. We need to get Bayard back, man. He was a big piece of that defense, veteran leadership, and he been doing what he did this year. He been doing it. If you go look at the tape, he been doing it. So I really want him back. But no, we need to do something about our corner situation. We got Jalen Johnson. We got I think his name White. We got Stevenson. We got Kyler Gordon, and you talking about CJ. And not one of them played lockdown defense all year. Not one of them.
Somebody in the draft. But
now, I know it was injuries. I know it was a new system, but nobody was getting like. We need a lockdown corner.
Yeah,
you can I say you keep Jalen Johnson for sure, and you keep White. Man, let me make sure I'm right. I've been looking at this dude all year.
What I'm gonna say, bro, is like they had a hell of a season. They played a hell of a game, and it was just a lot of missed opportunities that I don't think they would change anyway. But like y'all bringing Matthew Stafford and them to the code, you obviously see it had an effect on them for sure. The way the game was played, it did its part. It's just the fact that the Bears didn't capitalize on every opportunity they got, and it happens. That's part of football, though. Like it's part of the game. You're not going to capitalize on everything, but you got to capitalize more than another team do.
This the Bears' first year together, and then you got the Rams who've been at this for a couple years, putting this thing together. And you got a veteran QB like that. So yeah, man. The player I was talking about is Nahshon Wright. I was saying White, Nahshon Wright. Yeah. Keep JJ. Hopefully he can get his body back right and get back to that level, and then keep Wright for sure. But the Bears need a corner. They need some defensive line help, and I wouldn't be mad if they found a linebacker just as a backup.
Yeah. Also, that tight end y'all got, bro.
Loveland.
Yeah.
He nice.
He finna run into a bag if he just plays halfway decent like he did this year.
He's a rookie, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Keep that in mind.
You know who he remind me of having a rookie year like that? Sam Porter for Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
His rookie year was insane. And then
I feel like you could throw him out at receiver because his route running is really good. You could have him at tight end, but you could also have him at receiver.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Bears got some weapons, bro, and especially Ben Johnson, they gonna work some shit out, so they gonna be fine. I ain't too much worried about them. But it's another team down, way south. Houston, we got a problem. We got some serious problems out there. Houston Texans played the Patriots, and this is one of the most I'm not even gonna say disappointing, but most like sloppy and just horrendous first half of turnovers. Not just by one team, but both teams. One more than the other, but it was really bad for sure. That Texas defense, I feel I'm honestly really sad for them because they did everything right. They was balling.
Let me ask you, bro. Like, what is it? What is it with the offense?
For
Because
the
I'm
Houston
starting to
Texans.
question. I'm starting to question if he that guy.
Oh, CJ?
Yeah.
No, you have every right. I think there's no reason why in the offseason they shouldn't be like, hey, we may need to consider looking at another quarterback.
Like he's not bad, but like there was like
Nah, bro.
why he wasn't taking off running? Why he wasn't taking off running?
He's digressed since his rookie year. He's literally that rookie year he had was so amazing, and he's been chasing that for these last couple of years. I'm gonna be honest. Have we seen any real improvement from him?
No, and I think we talked about this in many ways before, but you know, you
Yeah,
got a guy that comes in and they didn't know him his rookie year. So he was
yeah,
able to get off.
yeah.
And he had a good team. He had a good team, like you know what I'm saying? But now yeah, like you said, like in the last 2 years, like where have we seen that progression?
He just
It
hasn't.
showed up. It showed up in the playoffs.
Grant, he has made the playoffs in his last few years. That's something hard to do completely by itself. But
Yeah.
it's the fact of they have not seen him get truly better. And I honestly can't say I have seen him get truly better. But what we have seen is D'Amico Ryans come in there and change that whole defense and whole program around in those couple of years. That's
Yeah.
what we said. That's what we can say. And that defense was nothing like this was last year. Last year defense is nothing compared to this year's defense. That this year's defense is amazing. And they wasted a golden opportunity with a defense like that. Because eventually you can't bank on everybody being that healthy again. You
Right.
can't.
And with all these teams, players are going to be leaving. So, you know,
Yeah.
it's just a 1 year at a time thing.
And it just take one, bro. I'm telling you, it just take one. Be like, hey, I got to go get this bag, and it break apart everybody else. It's
Gonna happen.
It's gonna happen at some
It's gonna
point.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah, can't be mad at them going getting their money, but like it does happen, and I think Houston does have to do consideration. Like, hey, are we gonna move forward with CJ, or are we gonna get ready to draft somebody? Maybe not in this upcoming class, but the class after that, which he'll be CJ will be in his what 5th or 6th year by then.
Yeah.
And if we don't see if we can't have anything be like, oh yeah, like we're set in stone, like yeah, this is our corner piece. Go get one of them guys in the draft.
Yeah. Hey, he a good player, and I really, you know,
No,
maybe this will light that fire up on him. But I want to see him do good, man. So hey,
yeah,
we pulling for you, CJ. Do your
I
thing, man.
am. It's just the fact of like, bro.
And maybe he didn't have a great line because I just felt like it was so much pressure on him every game I watched. So maybe there's
Some
need
of
to.
them, bro, some of them interceptions he threw he threw in the air in the middle of the field. You can't now.
I agree.
Me and you ain't never played quarterback a day in our life,
You
and we
can't throw
know
that duck.
you can't throw that. You can't just walk it up in the middle of the field.
Throwing
And
ducks.
yeah, like that's unacceptable.
Yeah.
3 out of 4 interceptions he threw in the first half were egregious. They were really like he made bad mistakes. One of them, his player should have caught the ball. I can't even really hold that one against you. But the other
Yeah.
3, you made terrible decision making.
Hey, I think it was a couple of scary plays too, man.
Yeah,
Where they missed the ball, the receiver, and they could have picked it. Like it happened too much.
I just feel like they really need to lock in on the summer and figure out like, all right, where are we going with CJ? How do we plan to attain this defense and keep them together? And what does our running back room look like for sure with Mark Andrews? Because he can be somebody, but do you need to draft somebody else to have like a really good tandem with? And can we find another healthy receiver? It's just like things like that. But it's gonna come down to CJ at the end of the day.
Hey, show some love to them Patriots and that boy Booty.
Yeah.
With that one-handed catch for the tutty.
Yes. I just talked one whole side of that.
Welcome to the show.
The Patriots and Drake May didn't play that great.
Yeah.
He didn't, but that defense played good enough.
Hey, shout out to Stephon Diggs too, man.
Yeah, he had a hell of a catch himself.
Hey, I like I said at the beginning of the season, like I'm getting back into football. Like I know who to fuck with now.
Yeah,
I know who the real dogs is now.
And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know I'm nervous for them because I don't want them to sleep on their next opponent because
Nah,
Sean Payton them got something cooking.
I know.
But I'm just more worried about how that's gonna come down to strategy and who can outplay and like who can will the game more.
I've been hearing that this QB. Well, we'll get into that in a second, but I've been hearing that this QB is decent. He just don't
He
have
can
the
play.
opportunity. But I'm gonna say this though, like it's practice, it's film, and then it's the real thing.
I
And I
think
don't care, bro. Like this ain't a rookie. Like this ain't
yeah.
like he haven't played in a handful of years, and now he's playing the first game he playing is playing the biggest game of his life.
Yeah.
All the pressure is on him. So I don't know, man. If this was like a bum team, but like this the Patriots.
Look, all I'm gonna say is this, bro. If Sean Payton went to go and got him to make sure he was his backup quarterback, and Sean Payton, he like competent guys. He like guys who can think the game out, who can have that look, and he got somewhat of an arm.
Okay.
He ain't gotta be great, bro. He just gotta be decent. That defense gonna do the rest. Like
you never know, man. You just never know.
That's true.
We seen Patrick. What's his name? The backup for the Green Bay.
Oh,
and a backup for Baltimore. Both got off this year in a couple of games. So.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna just say this right now. Matthew Willis for Green Bay Packers will not be a Green Bay Packer next year. He will be a starting quarterback for somebody else this year because somebody gonna throw him a bag.
He should go to.
Oh, I thought the same thing. Or
either one. There's two little feet.
Yeah, I thought that, and I also thought I hate to say, I really don't want him going to the Jets, but he'll be a good quarterback there. But also, who's going to be quarterback in Miami? For real?
That's the second little feat.
I know. But let's get into the Bills and Broncos, man. I didn't get to watch the game too much, so I'm gonna let you handle this one going forward. But I just want to say this: we hold a double standard for Lamar and Josh Allen when they both make mistakes. One gets the pass, and one gets shunned, and I think if we're gonna hold them to this high enough standard for both of them, they gotta be looked at it the same way. That's all I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna let you take it from there.
Yeah, man. It was a good game, really close game. At the end, went into overtime. The Broncos, they got off to a good lead. It was 20. It was 20-10 at half. But the Bills started trying to do what they do coming back. I don't know, man.
That Megatron rule catch. How do you feel about that in that game for them? Was that considered a catch or was that considered a pick?
I don't know. The same type of deal. I think it was a catch.
I thought if I could have remembered right, and even when we played, if it comes down to a tie up, it goes to the offensive player. If my understanding right?
Yeah, but we've seen all types of things.
Yeah.
So now I don't know what's what is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, I agree. And it's just the fact of like it's like he maintained mostly through the whole catch until they hit the ground with each other, and then he just didn't come up with the ball.
Yeah.
And that's what's kind of confusing because
I feel like when I watched it, now I'm kind of remembering. I feel like when I watched it, I was thinking like you got to fight for that ball though. Like if you're the receiver, like you got to fight for that ball because the defensive player is going to try to either pick it, pull it from you, or knock it out your hands.
He also landed awkwardly too. Like he came down like shoulder and head, so I can see how he didn't have full control of it at that point anymore. But still, like I thought the tie up, once you hit the ground in the tie up, it goes to the receiver. That was my understanding.
Yeah, we gotta get a lot of clarification on rules and stuff like that because I don't know the game. Sometimes I'm questioning what's going on.
Yeah, I feel that, but with that backup
all
quarterback,
these cameras, all these replays, and y'all still getting shit wrong, right?
unfortunate news that happened with Bo Nix.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, with his ankle, and he will be out for the rest of the season. And their backup Statham, however you say his last name, he will be taking the first team snaps, and I think he's competent enough to do it. I don't know. They got to have a lot of good things going their way, and the game plan got to go to a T for them.
And you know what I'll say too? Having been a Bears fan playing against backups, you don't know what that backup's going to do. You know what Bo Nix is going to do. So if he can sprinkle in a little bit of scrambling, getting downfield,
Facts.
you know, like you just never know what this guy going to do, man.
Facts. And it's going to be interesting between the Broncos and Patriots to see who makes that bid to the Super Bowl. Because I'm gonna be honest, I think that Broncos defense is just way too tough.
Yeah,
I think they come up with a couple of like big plays to get them some scoring drives for themselves. I think it's gonna be really close, but I think the Broncos is gonna pull that one out for sure.
I feel like the Patriots gonna win because we was just talking about how that's the kind of the best defense in the league with the Texans, and they put up 28 against them.
Yeah, no, they got rolling.
I think they yeah, we'll get to the prediction, but yeah, man, I don't know. It's gonna be good games. That's all we can say.
Yeah, I just don't want the Patriots coming in there undermining the backup. You know,
yeah,
that's my biggest problem right with this whole situation, because he can mess around and score some plays, and then next thing you know, it's a different ball game because you're not fully prepared. But let's get to this ass whooping. you called it too.
Yeah,
Seahawks and 49ers. That belt was out and they were cracking. Man,
you smell it in the air.
The BT in the air. It was bad. And that Seahawks.
I had a good time. I don't know about you, but I had a good time.
Yeah, man, Purdy was running for his life. CMC looked like he wanted to just walk off the field.
He got hurt. He wanted to be out here, and I wanted to. He had to play, sit out for a little while, came back in.
It wasn't. I'm gonna be honest. There was no point in this game where it was close, and that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Even though they had 2 weeks to prepare, because usually some teams have some rush trying to knock everything off and like get back into the groove. Not them. They came out the game firing on all cylinders. So
absolutely embarrassed the 49ers. They had 2 field goals.
They said, yeah, this is the end of the road for you, buddy.
Yeah. No, for sure. Seattle looking so nice, man.
Yeah. And then they played the Rams. And remember, they had that was one of better what was it, Monday or Thursday night games?
Yeah.
We played earlier in the year. And that was a really good game. And I think that came down to the last possession. I think Seattle won that.
Yeah. Nah, Seattle, man. One thing I was gonna say too is that crowd was I think the crowd was the difference maker.
Mm-hmm.
It's just insane. So yeah, it's gonna be tough to bet against Seattle, but without their crowd, it is gonna be a difference if they make it to the Super Bowl.
All right,
yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Seattle. They the
real deal. Who you taking? It's the real question.
I'm taking Seattle, man. Seattle.
It may be cold, but I think Stafford gets it done, bro. The MVP. I think he wins MVP. I think it's his to lose. I think he's gonna win it.
Yeah.
And I think this is something like Matthew Stafford is the only quarterback who's left, who's won a Super Bowl, who has Super Bowl experience. So I'm gonna bet on him. I'm gonna bet on him and Sean McVay really crafting something up to be ready to go against Seattle, because I know they still got a little bit of bitterness to losing them from early in the year.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be a good game. They're gonna be fighting. Both of these games left is gonna be nasty. I can't wait, man.
Yeah, and I will say it's gonna be Rams and Broncos that make it to the Super Bowl.
Shit, we opposite because I'm going Seahawks and the Patriots.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, if it's Rams and Broncos, bro, this is nothing but a rematch of Brady and Nick Foles. The starter who's been here, who's got a Super Bowl experience, and the backup who's gonna try to win it all. And I can see it happening, bro. It's gonna be you just don't know, man. I think hands down, this has been one of the better playoffs I've watched in a long time, and got to see and sit down and actually get to analyze games. I'm hoping that the Rams and Broncos kind of make it because I really want to see like that. Or yeah, I ain't even say or Rams and Broncos. That's who I'm going with.
Yeah, I'm taking the Seahawks and the Patriots, man. I mean, it ain't even a question.
Look, it's been another great episode of the show. It's your boy Katie the Wiz, and I'm with my boy Wavy. Let's see who makes it to the Super Bowl. Catch you next time.